Good morning, dear students. In this video, we'll continue with another important criteria for understanding resources. That is, how do we conserve or protect our resources? Students, let's start with a little imagination. Imagine that all the water on the earth have dried up and all the trees cut down. So, there is no shade and nothing to eat or drink. People are suffering and roaming around, desperately looking for food, water, and shade. Well, that seems utterly depressing. But, students, do you think that can really happen? Yes, it can. To have a comfortable and fast life, we have been using natural resources recklessly. This has resulted in a major depletion of resources, for example, deforestation and soil erosion. Now it's time to stop and take stock of the situation. Each of us can play a very important role in saving the world. The first step is resource conservation. It means using the available resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed. This will ensure that the present requirement of resources is met. But what about ensuring the availability of resources for future use? Well, sustainable development is the answer. That is, balancing the need to use resources and also conserve them for the future. There are many ways of conserving resources. Therefore, when so many of us contribute saving and conserving resources, it adds up to a lot. So, students, how can you help in conserving resources? Well, I'll not tell you the basic things like switch off lights when not in use, avoid wastage of water, etc. This you already know, and I believe you follow too. In fact, I want to share with you the golden rule of conservation, that is 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. But how? Students, the first step involves reducing consumption. Buy second-hand books whenever possible and use the furniture in school at home carefully. Do not misuse it. This will reduce the number of trees cut down to make paper and furniture. Your responsible behavior would directly affect the environment. Make cards for friends with the recycled papers instead of buying them. Walk or ride a bicycle wherever possible. This will reduce the consumption of fuel and thereby air pollution. Take the staircase instead of the lift. This will save electricity and also help you remain fit. Students, the second step involves reusing resources. Reuse plastic cups, plates, bags. Reuse the gift wrapping paper. Use old clothes creatively to make a new piece of garment or any accessory. For example, from any old jeans, you can make shorts. Finally, the third step involves recycling. Recycling reduces pollution and wastage of energy and raw material. Find out about glass and aluminium recycling centers. As far as possible, use products which come in recycled container. Look for the recycled sign on the container. Students, if you don't know the sign, you can even search on Google. These little steps from you today may go a long way to ensure a better tomorrow. So, dear students, never shy away from trying your best for the resources found on this planet, which is your home only. And together, we all can make a difference and help in conserving resources.